The upcoming Ben Affleck directed film, Live by Night, has added 3 new women to the cast: Sienna Miller, Zoe Saldana, and Elle Fanning. The movie is an adaptation of the 2012 Dennis Lehane novel of the same name. The film is set in the Prohibition era and revolves around a Boston police captain's son, Joe Cullen, played by Affleck, who defies his father and falls in with criminals and eventually rises to power within organized crime. Christian, what do you think of Miller, Saldana, and Fanning joining Live by Night?
I dig it. I like this casting a lot, and I think that it has to do, if it was just another movie, I'd be like, oh, this is cool, I'm interested, but to see what Ben Affleck has done, I was thinking of Blake Lively in The Town, and the way he works with actresses, and his strength, from where he's come as an actor, 5-6 years ago till now, and things that he's done. And now, obviously, his skill is one of the most, you anticipate his movies the same way you do other huge directors. So when you hear this casting, I want to see what he does with these 3, because they're all very capable and talented actresses. So I love it. I'm on board, and I want to see what it is. And it's interesting, he's doing a Boston thing again. And I think some people will be like, why, get out of Boston? I don't know. It's kind of his niche right now. Let's see how long he's got the Batman thing that he's doing in another way. So I'm cool with it. I like it.
Jermaine?
Yeah, I think it's great. They're so different, all 3 of them, you know. And one thing I'm curious about is they just did a profile on Affleck in the New York Times, and they said that he's doing Batman vs Superman by day, and by night he's trying to take a 165-page script that they have for this movie and pare it down. So this is obviously a big, you know, sprawling crime epic, and I love that kind of stuff. You know, it reminds me of Scorsese, and that's sort of the road he's taking. So these 3 actresses are great, and I think, you know, like Christian said, I'm all for it.
I like these additions as well. I haven't read the book, so I don't know. From the synopsis, I can't really tell where these female characters, what they're going to play, because it seems to be more about Ben Affleck's character. Dennis Lehane, it seems like he's like the new John Grisham / Michael Crichton. Like, all his books are being turned into movies now. The Drop, Mystic River, Gone Baby Gone, like all these movies. Sienna Miller is interesting to me as well, because she's like an actress that I feel like has the potential to break out, to become bigger, but she hasn't yet. Most people really.
What do you mean, G.I. Joe?
Exactly. That's where most people know her from. Is from being the Baroness in G.I. Joe.
Well, I think she basically doesn't make those choices. I think G.I. Joe is the rare film where she picked the big blockbuster. I think she takes the smaller movie. She doesn't embrace that she's this like beautiful, talented blonde. You know, she's like, I'm gonna be very careful with this, and you know, and to work with, you know, Affleck, who's won an Oscar for screenwriting and for producing Argo, which he directed. I think, you know, it says a lot about the film that she would be a part of it.
Well, and also she was in Layer Cake and Stardust that Matthew Vaughn directed. So I don't know. I just feel like she possibly can break out sometime soon.
Absolutely, and like Jermaine was saying, is the fact that when you want to work with Affleck right now if you're an actress. He is he's the name Ben Affleck, the actor, but he is now in that super category, no pun intended, and as far as like with directing of what he can do, he's the guy, man. He's like, every movie he comes out, like Nolan, when Nolan's movie is an event, an Affleck movie is starting to turn into an event. So I'm excited for it.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.